I am now in an island in Vietnam called Phu Quoc, and probably gonna be staying here for 3-4 nights. But I wanted to get any opportunity I have to kind of showcase what people like to do here with the koi ponds and how they incorporate the pond into the design of a restaurant. So this is like a restaurant that serves, what's the best way to describe it? It's kind of like a omelets, right? But it's just like flowers and different types of toppings and so on. And it gets it's on a pan and they serve it as like an omelet style. Anyways, that's not the important part. The important part is you often get a scene like this where it's a restaurant and on the one side, you know, the dining area is there, but the decoration or the part that makes it very natural looking and gives you a really good vibe with nature are these koi ponds. So they have a very large koi pond on the outside of the dining area, and there are like hundreds and hundreds of koi here. Look at this. So here's an upper pond with the water flowing on the backside, flows towards this pond right here, and then it falls down onto this bottom pond. I'm actually standing on a bridge that access to another area of the dining right there. Now tonight it's not very crowded, so it's not it's quite vacant, but my party is on that side right there. So here is the other side of the pond. It's rather big, not too deep, but big with a lot of different koi. Now mind you, these koi are not show grade koi or anything like that. These are just pond grade koi. And if I'm also being honest, these are quite underfed looking at their body size and so on. But it's just a nice way to enjoy your meal and sitting by the pond like this. I really wish that we see more designs incorporating this type of you know, like inclusion of a pond or some sort of garden and so on onto the eating area, because it just makes it very peaceful when you're eating. Here you can see how many koi there are here, right? Look at that. That is a big amount of koi. And they are, I think they're following me because they assume I'm gonna feed them. So I come here and then they come this way. You see that? See how they're like trailing me? Look at that. Yeah, so it seems like they're following me because they assume I have food. Imagine if you have a backyard with this type of water feature, right? And like dining area with plants and vines just climbing everywhere. Very cool looking. They even got these hanging baskets of orchids right here. Check that out, all along the eaves. Yeah, look at this cool. It's a massive amount of fish circling. I see long fins, a lot of organs, some metallic fish. They all look to be between like maybe 10 to 18 inches, with the vast majority being around 10-12 inches. Now that I'm in Vietnam, I'm hoping to visit some of the larger koi store or koi farm and see what they have to offer. There's one particular koi seller here that's quite famous, and I'd like to learn a little bit more about koi and so on from him if he happens to be here when I visit the farm. It's always good to learn from people who know more, right? just get some insights. Anyways, yeah, this is basically just a short video showing this koi pond right here. I want to give a better view. So here is one side, and then here's the other. You know what? Because I'm under the bridge. Here we go. That's it right there. So the upper pond also has quite a bit of fish as well. And it's not quite as populated on the upper pond. It's almost kind of interesting to see what kind of filtration they have on this side. I think I am gonna walk over there just to take a look. I can actually smell the ammonia. A little bit of it. It's like a small hint of it. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't step on there. Maybe I should go on this side. I see how they're doing the filtration. Okay. This is a horrible view. We'll go back. So the system looks like a bulk filter on this side, on the upper chamber. The upper pond is a bulk filter. I imagine it's kind of dark to see right now, but I assume there's gravels and media in this one, filtering the majority of, well, performing the majority of the biological filtration. And then they just pump the water up here. Water trickles down onto individual ponds underneath, and it just gets pumped up here. Look at these giant, like they're not really cattails. They're more like they're called. I can't remember the name. They're a type of palm. I forgot the name of it, but they're like small water palms, and we often see this sold in a lot of the aquatic stores. But on the other side, there's also a lot more aquatic plants. I mean, obviously that will help with nitrification as well. So apparently, I mean, this space is almost the size of the other ponds in itself, if not bigger than. Well, actually, it's. If you think about this, it's about perhaps 25% of the space of the entire pond area dedicated for biofiltration. So that's the kind of filtration that's needed for something like this. Now, if you got the space and the land, you know, keep it looking nice like this. This is great. Also noted up here, there's also fish on this pond, so it's not just purely biological filtration and in a place where where the media is held. They also have a lot of fish here, but it's a little dark to see. Anyways, well, hope you guys get an idea of what other people do in other countries and how they incorporate the aquatic features in their restaurants. And I'll try to show more of these when I'm here, because in my previous visits I've seen a number of them, but I never bothered to record and post it, you know. But this time it's different. So I hope you guys enjoy that.